So we've come to the last one, and this last one is very, very important, just like the other ones. If you are doing this particular thing I want to talk about in this last one, then your marriage will be destroyed. Then your marriage will gradually die and eventually end. And I'm talking about if you continue to be dishonest. Now, how can you live in a marriage that there's no transparency? There is no honesty. There's no brutal truthfulness. If you continue to deceive, continue to pretend, continue to be double-faced or double character, continue to hide hidden things and continue to keep secrets just because you feel uncomfortable sharing some things. Now, whether you've fallen or whether you failed or something you've done, spending habit and the way you act, or just clearly asking you a question that you should just pop out the truth, you just lie. Or you become diplomatic. You don't tell full truth, half truth. But that's being dishonest. And why do people become dishonest? Why do, especially spouse? Sometimes they become dishonest because they know that the other half is going to feel hurt or feel upset, or feel sad, or threaten to leave. But it's better you face this fear. It's better you face the challenge or the difficulty rather than continuously deceiving somebody else by your own deception. It's not just going to lead anywhere. It's just going to cause more problems. It's going to lead into more problems. And at the end of the day, you will not be happy that you were involved in something like this. So that is why the antidote here is just be truthful, be honest. Because if you're not transparent in your dealing with your spouse, then your marriage will not work. Your marriage will not be exciting. I mean, think about it. If somebody else is lying to you over and over again, diplomatic to you over and over again, how are you going to feel about it? And if you are truthful, whatever is the consequence of being truthful? Sometimes, people say, you don't have to say everything, you just don't have to, voice everything the way it is. What happens in Las Vegas, remain in Vegas. You can bring it home. What happened in Las Vegas, remain in Las Vegas, you don't bring it home. Is that what you're trying to say? Well, maybe he or she wasn't in Las Vegas, but you have to be open. So now you might be listening to me. There are some secrets about your life, or maybe there's some secret you've not shared with anyone. You just, may probably dying or burning inside of you because you don't want any confrontation. You don't want any challenge. You don't want somebody asking you specifics around the scenarios of whatever happened or whatever you did. You now continue to live in deception. You live in dishonesty. And then you stay with your spouse, you lie with your spouse, you have physical intimacy with your spouse in lies and deception and dishonesty. It's just a matter of time you will destroy the marriage. Because, just doing that alone, you're already destroying the marriage. The question is, how far will you go in your dishonesty and lies and deception and lack of transparency and expecting nothing to happen to your marriage? No, indirectly, the walls are cracking. There's a huge effect. You may not see them now, but you're damaging and destroying your relationship. And so that is why you need to do something about it. We have gone through the 5 ways that you can destroy, harm your relationship, which is very, very dangerous. If you are doing any of these things, if you're dishonest, if you don't forgive, if you're very, very selfish, it's all about you, and you don't even care, you don't care about the opinions of others, you just do whatever you like, whatever you want, You bully people, you bully your wife, bully your husband. You cause them so much emotional pain, emotional trouble. They cry in the secret, they weep. They're lonely, they're withdrawn, they're battered. How will you expect to have a great marriage? No, you won't. So in summary, you need to look at the areas that you are not doing very well. Because if you don't address these areas, well, you've made up your mind to destroy the marriage or destroy the relationship. And that is why it's important for you to just examine yourself, take some stock, and begin to ask yourself, what do I have to do now? Why am I doing this? What has resulted to this? How did I get here? Because we are all fallen beings, right? We are fallen beings, and because of our fallen nature, we are prone to do a lot of things in our marriage and relationship which can easily affect and deal with us. And look, everybody has got their own shortcomings and their own frailties. Me personally, the more I get close to God and go close to Jesus, the more his light shines over you. You can see your imperfection, you see your weaknesses, you see your flaws. And then you prayerfully act and do something. You don't just stay there. You do something about your state. By taking proactive action and effort, I believe that whatever problem or situation that you find in your marriage, you will begin to see a lot of changes begin to unfold about it. So you begin to see a lot of changes and a better state of your relationship as you change. So don't do those 5 things anymore. Do something to withdraw from them so that your marriage will be fulfilling, satisfying, and happy. I want to say thank you for watching this video training, and I believe that you've seen value into this, and I hope to see you in my other series and possibly my Love Framework Mastery program, which is coming up anytime soon, that is very powerful and effective to build marriages and make it stronger and to bring more connection and more love and more satisfaction as you build your relationship together. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best. God bless you.